What sort of religious upbringing did your father give you?
Oh, we were Swiss Reformed.
And did he make you attend church regularly?
Oh, well, that was quite natural.
Yes.
Everybody went to church on
Yes.
Sunday.
And did you believe in God?
Oh, yes.
Do you now believe in God?
Now? Difficult to answer. I know. I don't need to believe. I know.
The most depressing moment of my life was when I accepted Christ. It was the worst month of my life when I tried the Christ thing. I had found myself saying, "I hate Jesus," while punching holes in the walls of my room, feeling completely alone. I lost my job and was not finding work. Everything went wrong and I had no money. It was the worst experience of my life, and for the first time as an adult I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I decided to channel my thoughts and enter a state of psychic revelation during my sleepless nights, not in a wakeful state like others. I said to myself, let's use drugs, let's drink. I got drunk, went into a meditative state, and for days I struggled to sleep, desperate to know if Christ was real. I thought, let me go see these demons and find out. I decided the best way to find proof of his existence was to venture into the realm of darkness. If the demons are real, he must be real too, right? As I began hallucinating from lack of sleep, I realized something extraordinary. There was nothing there. It was the most beautiful daydream I had ever experienced, which then blended into night. I laid down in my bed and began to fall asleep. The experience felt like a dream and I was aware I was awake, but it was as if someone was calling me, who wasn't there. I became surrounded by my family members, my girlfriend, all my loved ones. As I lay on the fresh green grass, it felt like utopia, full of sunlight. Yet despite the beauty, I felt very alone. Then darkness enveloped me, and God was nowhere to be found. In this moment, I experienced the highest level of psychosis I had ever felt in my life. I remember thinking, okay, I'm drowning. One by one, all my loved ones left me, and it felt as though they did not want me and I could not get them back. I became very depressed, but I was stuck in a dream state and could not escape. That was my first experience with sleep paralysis. I knew I was asleep, but it felt significant. A spiritual experience rather than just chemical reactions. The love I had for my mother, my loved ones, couldn't simply be dismissed as chemistry. It felt like I was in a spirit world. At the deepest point of that experience, I challenged God. I said, let's test it, and I declared Christ is King. When I woke up, I was astonished. Holy shit, it worked. The sleep paralysis had been broken. I realized then that if saying a simple phrase like Christ is King had this effect, it was significant. Furthermore, I started thinking about Carl Jung's idea that if a symbol affects billions of lives, then that symbol is real. I concluded, oh fuck, I'm a Christian. I recalled a previous debate with someone who mistook my views. They assumed I hated their group, but I told them I didn't care what religion you belong to. In my view, Jesus is King. When I pondered the state of the world, I realized Christianity is often attacked. Those at the top of power structures don't have issues with various religions. Their problem lies with the cross.
Christianity is losing ground. Other religions are raising up, and we are losing ground. Why? Because we have Christians that have the Spirit inside of them, that have the anointing, that have the calling inside of them, and they're not giving it out.
I noticed that while certain religions were promoted, others, especially those conveying a Christian message, faced censorship. It made me curious about the motivations behind these attacks. I reflected on how Christian nations have historically brought prosperity to many. My moment of reckoning came when I realized something deeper about Christianity, particularly the concept of the Trinity. I studied it and understood that our reality mirrors this Trinity. There's heaven, earth, and the supernatural, as well as your father, your mother, and the astral flame of sex that brought their essences together and created you. This is the Trinity of the family unit. This understanding reinstated my faith. Furthermore, I figured that everything in existence can be related back to this triadic structure: liquid, solid, gas. It's the foundational essence of the universe and the philosophical idea behind the number 3. Magic is real. No matter what you think, it is absolutely very real. I am not here to encourage these practices, but to stress how dangerous, powerful, and absolutely real they are. Every billionaire believes in zodiac alignments. Every single world bank is on the 33rd parallel on Earth. Me, being as stubborn as I am, I needed to understand the dark side of the spirit world before I could come into the light of God. I don't regret my decision because of where it led me today, but I would highly advise against it. I also recalled the significance of Jesus' resurrection. Over 500 witnesses saw him rise again, which made me question the narrative surrounding it. God isn't meant to suffer. He shows his nature through humility and servitude. The notion of a king who washes the feet of others flipped my understanding of authority on its head. Jesus' sacrifices made perfect sense. His journey culminates in judgment after experiencing human suffering, allowing us to trust him more completely. I realize that many people, including myself, have doubts about stepping into faith, fearing the challenges of the world. Yet Jesus stepped into our mortal realm first, enabling us to follow without fear. The realization that all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God became profound. In that acceptance of weakness, I found strength through redemption that came only by Jesus Christ. Romans chapter 3 verses 23 to 24. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and all are justified freely by his grace through the redemption that came by Jesus Christ.
How many people have we farewelled? Somebody slept and never woke up. Somebody went with a cancer. Somebody had a heart attack. Somebody was running and fell and broke his neck. Somebody was driving and had a car accident and died. Yet we thought they were gonna stay with us forever. And before we blinked our eyes, they were gone, never to be seen again. This is the man's life. It is absolutely nothing. We could lose it any moment. Yet, my goodness, we have grabbed with our teeth, with our hands, we've clinged onto the filth of this world. And we said we want to enjoy life here, in this filth, in the pig's field. What enjoyment when you are drunk, when you are on drugs, when you are gambling, when you are killing, when you are destroying, when you are doing everything evil under the sun. What enjoyment is there? Because before you blink your eyes, you're gonna leave this world, and I can assure you there is God in heaven. If anybody thinks there is no God, oh please, you will get a shock, the biggest shock of your life when you leave this body. You will get the biggest shock of your life, because then and then only you will understand and you will see with your own eyes that there is God, and this God is this sweetheart, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
If you found this video helpful to you, be sure to share it. And if you would like to help us spread this message, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content, as this will help us reach more people with this video. Thanks for watching.